The world of Sonic the Hedgehog has been thrust into a not-so-dark, not-so-stormy hard-boiled detective story that probably nobody saw coming. Follow Sonic and the intrepid Chaotix Detective Agency as they take on their biggest case yet. This high-flying, action-packed adventure will take them across the world, fighting for every clue they can find. It's one heck of a tale, which is good, because this story might be the only thing that can save their lives.
No. Well, if that's all, I can just dispose of you.
Wait, what?
All will be revealed in Sonic the Hedgehog presents The Chaotix Case Files. Listen now, wherever you get your podcasts.
When the Chaotix are on the case.
Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.
Welcome to True Crime to Go. What can I get for you?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Give me a stolen boat, a John Deere, and a feller that's trying to get away by horribly dressing like a woman.
Pull up to the second window and we'll see you next crime.
Welcome to True Crime to Go. I am John here with Jamie in what sounds like the start of a really good country music song.
Is this the first time in almost 900 episodes of True Crime Cast that we've said the word feller? Probably
Maybe.
not.
I don't know. I feel like I say it every day.
You probably do.
Did you say in the intro where this case comes from?
I don't think I need to.
Would it be the least surprising thing of all time to know that this case comes to us via Florida?
If you're putting odds on it in Vegas, Florida is like the heavy favorite. You know, Florida against the field.
I've said to you over and over that we need to start like a gambling company to put bets on like verdicts in court for high profile cases. And I think this would even be a fun bet. Like what case or what state did this case come from? But I mean, this one's going to be too easy. You'd have to put really low odds on it.
Yeah. We just have to have a Florida or not Florida segment there. So what happened this time? Why don't you get us rolling?
We're going to go to April of 2024. That's when deputies in Glades County, Florida, were searching for a suspect who was connected to a stolen boat. So the investigation centered around the old Calusa Lodge area in Lakeport, Florida. And this is a place where law enforcement believed that the thief might still be nearby.
We don't talk about boat thefts a lot, especially around here. We have small lakes, but no big bodies of water. But I do imagine that this is an issue in the area and not the first time that they have seen this. So they canvassed the area and they did see somebody leaving a house. It was somebody, it looked like a blonde woman wearing really big sunglasses, which Florida is also full of. But they, looks are not always what they appear to be, John.
Yeah, while they were searching for the suspect, they were going door to door. They were checking properties and watching for any unusual movement. And like you said, they noticed this person, except the detectives and deputies had a hunch that something was not quite right. So they tried to stop this woman to take a closer look. And they discovered that that woman was actually 33-year-old Joshua Kolotka.
And not only that, he was definitely dressing as a woman, which, I mean, you do you. That's not the issue here. But he was also the guy they were looking for that stole the boat. According to authorities, he had put on a full disguise. He was wearing a blue summer dress, big sunglasses, had a white cardigan on and a blonde wig. And he was doing this to avoid detection. It's one of those moments where you almost have to picture the scene that they're expecting a suspect, a guy sneaking around, probably hadn't shaved in a few days, probably really dirty, but they ended up finding this person who was dressed up as a well-to-do, attractive female and ended up, he was the guy they were looking for.
Did you see pictures? Like, did you think he was attractive?
I don't think I'm going to say that into a microphone, actually, but, you know.
Of course, when they entered his name into their system, he was also wanted on 2 separate warrants out of Okeechobee County. And investigators say they linked him to the theft of a John Deere Gator. This is basically an off-road utility vehicle, like a four-wheeler with a utility bed in the back.
Right.
I used to have one on the farm. They're awesome.
I coached baseball for a while. We used to use a gator to drag the field and do maintenance. Love a good gator.
So he was also taken into custody for that warrant. So you've got a gator, a boat, and I mean, this guy has just obviously been trying his best to slip past law enforcement unnoticed for a while. But this is a strategy that, A for effort, I guess.
Yeah.
But good luck telling the guys in the prison about how you almost got away.
They found several other stolen items. Not all of them were able to be listed, but it turns out that there were a lot of people that were looking for this guy. He had stolen a lot of stuff, and who knows, he may have been dressing up like this blonde lady for a while. Maybe he even had an identity. We made a joke in Tuesday's episode about getting Miss Doubtfire to be your nanny. Maybe he had a complete alter ego as this woman. I don't know, but he surely didn't get away with it this time, and I don't think he's going to be stealing any boats anytime soon. But I hope they got that lady that cardigan and dress back. Those don't come cheap, you know what I mean?
I think the legal system is so broken, I'm not even going to say that he might not be doing it for a while. He's probably already out doing it again.
Probably. Yeah.
Maybe this time he's a brunette. Who knows?
I mean, that would be the next logical step for somebody who got caught as a blonde, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think so.
This is so Florida. So you're stealing boats, John Deere's, four-wheelers, all the things, and then you get caught wearing a dress, as they often do.
What are those boats called that have the big blade on the back of it?
Just like fan boats?
The fan boats.
Yeah.
In the Everglades, like that's the boat that I'm going to picture in my mind that he was stealing.
Those are so much fun to ride.
And riding those with the dress on is probably difficult. So at least kudos to that.
I hope he had some, undergarments on. We didn't need that in our lives either.
Set like a lady, I guess.
Guys, we really appreciate you. I desperately looked for a case that was not awful and terrible, and I hope this brought a little smile to your face as it did mine. It was a crime story in 10 minutes or less.
Would you like crime with that?
The world of Sonic the Hedgehog has been thrust into a not-so-dark, not-so-stormy hard-boiled detective story that probably nobody saw coming. Follow Sonic and the intrepid Chaotix Detective Agency as they take on their biggest case yet. This high-flying, action-packed adventure will take them across the world, fighting for every clue they can find. It's one heck of a tale, which is good, because this story might be the only thing that can save their lives.
Well, if that's all, I can just dispose of you.
Wait, what?
All will be revealed in Sonic the Hedgehog presents The Chaotix Case Files. Listen now, wherever you get your podcasts.
The Chaotix are on the case.
You've listened to True Crimecast, distributed by Stoveleg Media. Check out stoveleg.com to find out more about your hosts and to find other podcasts to listen to. Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.
The world of Sonic the Hedgehog has been thrust into a not-so-dark, not-so-stormy hard-boiled detective story that probably nobody saw coming. Follow Sonic and the intrepid Chaotix Detective Agency as they take on their biggest case yet. This high-flying, action-packed adventure will take them across the world, fighting for every clue they can find. It's one heck of a tale, which is good, because this story might be the only thing that can save their lives.
Well, if that's all, I can just dispose of you.
Wait, what?
All will be revealed in Sonic the Hedgehog presents The Chaotix Case Files. Listen now, wherever you get your podcasts.
The Chaotix are